The WrestleTalk news is proudly sponsored by WrestlePlus and WrestleZone.com.
Hello and welcome to the WrestleTalk news. I'm Ollie Davis and you should subscribe to this channel to be notified first about the latest wrestling news, like our top story, the latest update on ex-WWE stars returning to the company for the brand split. But first, a good crowd can make or break a wrestling match. Few crowds, though, ever win an actual championship. DDT Pro Wrestling are a Japanese indie promotion famed for their mixture of strong style, hardcore and comedy matches. And they have one of the least prestigious titles in wrestling today, the Ironman Heavymetalweight Championship, which for a quick summary is the WWF's hardcore title on crack. Just like the Attitude Era belt, the Ironman Heavymetalweight Championship is defended 24/7. On one occasion, the title changed hands 62 times in a single night, with some of those happening via rock, paper, scissors. Notable champions include a cat named Bunny, a poster advertising the promotion Pro Wrestling Wave, a BJW truck, and the title belt itself. Since its creation in the year 2000, it has changed hands over 1,100 times. And that sound you can hear is Jim Cornette's head exploding. The latest chapter came at last weekend's Beyond Wrestling event in Providence, Rhode Island, where the heavy metalweight champion Joey Ryan praised those in attendance for their support, saying that it was as much theirs as it was his. This led to the referee declaring the audience as the new heavy metalweight champion via Ryan's forfeit. That's right, the audience won the belt. But quicker than you can say Zack Ryder push, the audience lost the belt by mistake when they started banging the ring mat in celebration. The referee counted this as a tap out and Ryan regained the title via submission. We'll have more for you on this story as it unfolds. Our top story today, which is sponsored by the pro wrestling magazine FSM, is the latest update on which ex-WWE stars are returning to the company. Already confirmed for the brand split are Rhino and Shelton Benjamin on SmackDown, and on last night's episode of Raw, Jinder Mahal won a contract for the main roster. Other names that have been reported include Carlito, Melina, Stevie Richards, Kurt Hawkins and Tommy Dreamer, and now PW Insider is reporting that Rosa Mendez is currently training at the Performance Center in Orlando for a comeback. She's not technically an ex-WWE star because she's still under contract, but she's been off to give birth to her daughter, which debuted in February. MVP is still denying on social media that he's in talks to return to the company, but he didn't help himself by attending an NXT show over the weekend where he posted photos with Hideo Itami, Asuka and Shinsuke Nakamura on Instagram. But what about the man we're all waiting for? That's right, it's time for Kurt Angle Watch. After being announced for What Culture Pro Wrestling show Refuse to Lose on the 6th of October, Dave Meltzer reported that there is no deal yet for Angle with WWE. But this past Sunday saw a very special anniversary for the Olympic hero, exactly 20 years since he won the gold medal in 1996. Angle also popped up on The Rock's new YouTube channel, judging their promo contest. Our question for you today is, what did everyone think of Raw last night? Another solid show for me. Watch my review by clicking on the card above my head. Let us know your thoughts in the comments down below, and don't forget that the best one of the week will win a month pass for WrestlePlus.com. Last week's winner is Spidey Rocks for some excellent fantasy booking on how to work around John Cena's potential hiatus from WWE. To book Cena out, I would have him tap out to AJ's calf crusher at SummerSlam, and then the Tuesday after on SmackDown, have him come out and say, "I'm sorry, I failed you, I gave up," and then have him walk off in shame. For his return, ideally, I would have him be number 30 in the Royal Rumble. Granted, that's quite a while for him to be gone, but I think that would have the greatest effect. He would then be eliminated once it got down to one-on-one. Then at Fastlane, he gets himself a title shot and loses by countout or DQ. This sets up his obsession with Ric Flair's record story, which I would have culminate with him running in to ruin the main event of WrestleMania. Natural and logical heel turn, shocking moment, and it's been established by the tap out and walk out that he no longer thinks of himself as Superman. Send us an email to admin@WrestleTalk.tv, Spidey Rocks, to claim your month pass to WrestlePlus. Everyone else, click the link in the video description to join now. I've been Ollie Davis, and that was wrestling.